sleep?
Both. I should really start writing my dreams down.
That's a great idea. I can imagine you'd have all sorts of interesting stories.
Sometimes my dreams are based off of real life. Other times they're just completely crazy.
You're not crazy. Creative, imaginative, brilliantly bizarre.
Thank you.
Now let's play in someone else's dreams. Are you ready?
Let's do it. Twirly-dee, twirly-dum, higgitus, fagus, fee-fi-fo-fo.
You can't help that. Most everyone is mad here. If you may have noticed,
honest, I'm not out there myself.
I'll say it's rude. It's very, very, very rude indeed.
Very, very, very rude indeed.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I did enjoy your singing, and I was wondering...
You enjoyed our singing?
Oh, what a delightful child. I'm so excited. We never get compliments. You must have a cup of tea.
Oh, yes, indeed. Tea. You must have a cup of tea.
And now, my dear, you were telling us that you were seeking some information of some kind?
Clink up, move down, move down. Well, I haven't used my cup. Clink up, move down, clink up, move down. Would you like some more tea? But I haven't had it yet, so I can't very well take more. You mean you couldn't very well take less?
Yes, you can always take more or something.
And now, my dear, you were saying?
Why don't you tell us all about it?
Start with the beginning. Yes. And when you come to the end, stop. Well, it all started while I was sitting on the bank with Dinah, and we were...
Very interesting. Who's Dinah?
Well, Dinah's my cat. You see... Oh my goodness!
See all the trouble you started?
Well, I didn't think...
That's the point. If you don't think, then you shouldn't start.
Clink up, move down, move down.
And now, my dear, you were saying?
Ah, yes. I was sitting on the bank with my C-A-T-T. Why? What's the matter, my dear? You don't have tea? Oh, yes. I'm very fond of tea.
If you don't have tea, you can at least make polite conversation.
Well, then, I'm sorry I interrupted your birthday party.
Birthday? My dear child, this is not a birthday party.
Of course not. This is an on-birthday party. On-birthday? I'm sorry, but I don't quite understand.
It's very simple. Now you see, 30 days have September. In our birthday, when you have a birthday, she doesn't know what a birthday is. How silly. Well, I shall illuminate.
Statistics prove that you one birthday every year. But there are 364 birthdays. That is why we're gathered here to cheer. A very, very birthday to you. A very, very birthday to you. It's great to meet you someone, and I guess that you will too. A very, very birthday to you.
Why then today's my birthday too?
It is? What a small world this is. In that case,
A very, very birthday to you. A very, very birthday to you. Happy birthday for the blessings I agree. A very, very birthday
twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky.
Oh, that is lovely.